Good day to you, and welcome to Michigan Book Spotlighted on Michigan Magazine TV as we take a look at the books that have been sent to us for our review. We're outside on a beautiful June day, and the cars are passing by at one of our rest areas in the area. But so glad we could take a look at some of the books. So we've received a book called The Michigan Supreme Court Historical Reference Guide. This is volume 2 now. Now this is the second edition. The first edition, of course, is probably all sold out. But this is a heavy duty. It's almost a coffee table book, but it's an amazing book. I recommend it to anybody who is studying law or wanting to know more information about the Supreme Court and the justices that have served. It is the second edition, like I said, and it covers a lot of the information here about the Supreme Court justices of the past, and it goes all the way to our latest editions. Let me see if I can find the last page, the entry in here. Yeah, quite a lot of reference. Here we go. Reference material here. Look at all this. Okay, here we go. Coming up. Look at all this. Okay, it goes all the way. There you go. Yes, to Richard Howard Bernstein. Okay. All right. So a lot of information there, and the synopsis is pretty cool too, and basically says that the second edition of the Michigan Supreme Court Historical Reference Guide contains the biographies of Michigan Supreme Court justices from its territorial beginnings in 1803 through 2015. It includes summaries of the top 20 cases of the Michigan Supreme Court, which contextualize the eras in which the justices were on the bench, giving a greater depth of understanding to both who the justices were and the historical understanding to both cases they decided. It's a rich reference for historians and attorneys. This book includes valuable charts detailing election dates and candidates, as well as court compositions, who served with whom, and a list of the chief justices and the 10 longest and shortest serving justices with dates of service and history. And list of the structural evolution of the Michigan Supreme Court. Let me go through some of these sections if I can. We'll have a more in-depth look at this on Michigan Magazine TV, so be sure and check that out. This is a very heavy-duty book. I wanted to just show you the quality of this book. This comes to us from the Michigan State University, which we do get a lot of them submitted to us for our review. And this one retails for about $34.95, but it's very well worth it. So check it out. You can find it, the link to how to order this at the top of the page here, right above this review here. So check it out, Michigan Supreme Court Historical Reference Guide. This is the second edition. All right, so check that out. We've got a direct link to that right on this page that you're watching this to, or if you were not on the page to watch this, you go to thespiritofmichigan.com, all one word, thespiritofmichigan.com, and scroll down to the very bottom where you'll see a link to this the entry for the Supreme Court Justice book, the reference guide. Now, I received a new one. I like this because I like to open them with you. A new one from Michigan State University. And if you've got a book that you'd like us to cover in one of our reviews, and perhaps get a little spot on Michigan Magazine TV and RFD TV and the other stations that we're featured on, this is the address to send it to. There you go. That's me, Barry, Michigan Magazine, P.O. Box 424, West Branch, Michigan, 48661. So we're going to open this up together, okay? Let's see what we got. Where's the arrows? Okay. All right. There we go. Hey, wondering where we're at? Our rest areas here in the state. All right, here's the book. Here it is. Oh, my goodness. Malcolm X's Michigan WORLDVIEW, an exemplar for contemporary black studies. Well, that should be very interesting. Okay, all right. It says Malcolm X's Michigan's WORLDVIEW offers a creative and powerful interpretation of the state of Michigan's impact on Malcolm X's intellectual and political development and on Malcolm's relevance to black African studies. So, that's interesting. We'll take a look at that, and we will review this on Michigan Magazine TV. Yes, the legacy that emerged with Malcolm X. Okay, let's see if we can find a little bit of what's involved here. There's the foreword. And let's see. Bibliography from Michigan. Rose, the 1963 March on Washington. Bear with me, I'm looking at this for the first time too. Malcolm X, Black Arts Literary. Let's see if there's anything else. Malcolm in the community engagement. This is going to be something that we'll have to review and feature on Michigan Magazine TV. Detroit Black Panthers Soldiering Journey with Malcolm X. Interesting. Should be very interesting and provocative piece there. Just received that this morning in the mail, and we'll take a deeper look at it. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, if you want to get your copy right away, you'll see a link above this little video presentation here at Michigan Magazine. Let's see what they sent in the letter here. Okay. All right. Okay, Malcolm X's Michigan Worldview offers a creative and powerful interpretation of the state of Michigan's impact on Malcolm X's intellectual and political development and on Malcolm's relevance to Black African studies. Okay, this groundbreaking volume represents the most significant scholarly reader in the field. This rich and comprehensive anthology fulfills a long-standing need to study Malcolm's early life in Michigan. So that's going to be a great read, and we'll get to that soon. So there you go, a couple of books we'd like you to check out. Malcolm X's Michigan Worldview and the Michigan Supreme Court Historical Reference Guide. Look for our complete review on Michigan Magazine coming up, and when we do that review, we'll place it amongst the videos here on this site, which is Michigan Book Spotlighted in Michigan Magazine. To get to this spot and find out more how to order these books, all you've got to do, once again, is go to thespiritofmichigan.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom. There'll be a link there, and it'll take you right to it. Now, if you are on the page right now, right above us, right above this video, is the links to order these books. Okay? Any other relevant information we'll pass your way and we'll post here. Okay? Links to them. So there you go. A couple of great Michigan books from Michigan State University.